Greetings, in this video we will discuss about a book called Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. After we run through summary and detail by chapter, we will have a look at the key takeaways. And stay with me till the end of video for bonus fun facts. Grit is a book that explores the concept of grit, which Duckworth defines as the combination of passion and perseverance over time. The book is divided into 3 parts, with each part exploring a different aspect of grit. In Part 1, Duckworth introduces the concept of grit and explains how it relates to success. She argues that grit is a better predictor of success than talent or IQ, and she provides examples from a wide range of fields to support this claim. In Part 2, Duckworth discusses how to develop grit. She provides insights into the psychological and emotional factors that contribute to grit, including the importance of having a growth mindset, setting goals, and developing a sense of purpose. In Part 3, Duckworth explores the role of grit in society, particularly in education and in the workplace. She discusses how grit can be cultivated in these contexts, and how it can contribute to both individual success and the success of organizations. Throughout the book, Duckworth provides examples of individuals who have demonstrated grit in their lives, from athletes to artists to entrepreneurs. She also draws on her own experiences as a teacher, researcher, and parent to illustrate the importance of grit in different contexts. Overall, Grit is a thought-provoking and inspiring book that challenges readers to rethink their assumptions about success and achievement. It offers practical advice for developing grit and shows how this quality can lead to greater fulfillment and success in life. Now, here's a more detailed breakdown of each chapter in Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, by Angela Duckworth. Part 1, What Grit Is and Why It Matters. Chapter 1, Showing Up. Duckworth starts the book by introducing the concept of grit and defining it as a combination of passion and perseverance. She explains that grit is what separates high achievers from those who give up easily, and argues that it is a better predictor of success than talent or IQ. In this chapter, she also describes her own research on grit and how she came to study this topic. Chapter 2, Distracted by Talent. In this chapter, Duckworth critiques the idea that talent is the most important factor in success. She argues that talent alone is not enough and that grit is often a more reliable predictor of success. She provides examples from her research and from the lives of successful individuals to support this argument. Chapter 3, Effort Counts Twice. Duckworth explains the importance of effort in achieving success. She argues that effort counts twice because it not only leads to achievement but also contributes to the development of skills and the growth of character. She also describes the concept of a growth mindset and how it relates to grit. Chapter 4, How Gritty Are You? In this chapter, Duckworth provides a quiz for readers to assess their own level of grit. She describes the different components of grit and how they can be measured. She also emphasizes that grit is not a fixed trait and that it can be developed over time. Part 2, Growing Grit from the Inside Out. Chapter 5, Interest. Duckworth explores the importance of interest in developing grit. She argues that having a strong interest in a particular activity is a key driver of passion and perseverance. She provides examples of individuals who have developed their interests over time and how this has contributed to their success. Chapter 6, Practice. Duckworth describes the role of deliberate practice in developing skills and building grit. She explains that deliberate practice is different from regular practice because it involves setting specific goals, receiving feedback, and pushing oneself beyond one's current abilities. Chapter 7, Purpose. In this chapter, Duckworth discusses the importance of having a sense of purpose in developing grit. She argues that having a clear and meaningful goal can provide motivation and direction for pursuing one's passions over the long term. She provides examples of individuals who have found their purpose and how it has contributed to their success. Chapter 8, Hope. Duckworth explores the role of hope in developing grit. She explains that hope involves having a belief that one's efforts can lead to a better future, even in the face of setbacks and obstacles. She provides examples of individuals who have demonstrated hope in their lives and how it has helped them persevere through difficult times. Part 3, Growing Grit from the Outside In. Chapter 9, Parenting for Grit. Duckworth discusses the role of parents in cultivating grit in their children. She provides examples of parenting strategies that can promote grit, such as encouraging children to pursue their interests and providing support and guidance during difficult times. Chapter 10, The Playing Fields of Grit. In this chapter, Duckworth explores the role of sports and other competitive activities in developing grit. She argues that these activities provide opportunities for individuals to practice perseverance, learn from failure, and develop a sense of purpose. Chapter 11, A Culture of Grit. Duckworth discusses how organizations can promote a culture of grit. She provides examples of companies and schools that have successfully cultivated grit in their employees or students, and she describes strategies for creating a supportive and challenging environment that encourages grit. Chapter 12, Conclusion. In the final chapter, Duckworth summarizes the main points of the book and offers some final thoughts on grit. She emphasizes that grit is a quality that can be developed and that it requires both passion and perseverance. She also encourages readers to find their own passions and to pursue them with dedication and determination. She acknowledges that developing grit is not easy, but that it is worth the effort because it can lead to greater fulfillment and success in life. Overall, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, is a comprehensive exploration of the concept of grit and how it relates to success in different areas of life. It offers practical advice for developing grit and provides examples of individuals who have demonstrated this quality in their lives. Duckworth's writing is clear and engaging, and she draws on a wide range of research and personal experiences to support her arguments. The book is a valuable resource for anyone who wants to achieve their goals and pursue their passions with greater resilience and determination. Here are some of the key takeaways from Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, by Angela Duckworth. Grit is a combination of passion and perseverance that is essential for achieving long-term goals. Talent and intelligence are not enough to ensure success. Grit is a better predictor of achievement. Effort counts twice. It leads to achievement and contributes to the development of skills and character. Grit can be developed over time through the cultivation of interests, deliberate practice, a sense of purpose, and hope. Parents, educators, coaches, and organizations can promote grit by fostering a supportive and challenging environment. Grit requires a growth mindset, which involves a belief that skills and abilities can be developed through effort and practice. Grit involves embracing failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Developing grit requires resilience, determination, and a willingness to persist through setbacks and obstacles. Passion is a key driver of grit, and individuals should seek to cultivate their interests and find purpose in their pursuits. Grit is a valuable quality that can lead to greater fulfillment, happiness, and success in life. Overall, the key takeaway from Grit is that success is not just about innate talent or intelligence, but about the combination of passion and perseverance that is characteristic of gritty individuals. By developing grit, individuals can achieve their goals and find greater meaning and fulfillment in their lives. Sure, here are some fun facts about the book and author. Angela Duckworth is a former McKinsey consultant and math teacher who left her job to become a psychologist. Duckworth is a recipient of the MacArthur Fellowship, also known as the Genius Grant, for her work on grit. Duckworth's TED Talk on grit has been viewed over 20 million times, making it one of the most popular TED Talks of all time. Grit has been translated into over 20 languages and has sold over 1 million copies worldwide. The book has been endorsed by a number of high-profile individuals, including Bill and Melinda Gates, Sheryl Sandberg, and Daniel Pink. Duckworth's research on grit has been used by the U.S. military to select candidates for Special Forces training. The book includes anecdotes and stories from a wide range of individuals, including athletes, musicians, business leaders, and students. Duckworth is also the founder of the Character Lab, a nonprofit organization that seeks to advance the science and practice of character development. In addition to her work on grit, Duckworth has also conducted research on other topics, including self-control and happiness. Duckworth is a fan of basketball and has cited Michael Jordan as an example of a gritty individual who embodies the qualities of passion and perseverance. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you find it useful to develop Better You Better Me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check my other videos.